people say to you that you're raising this final tranche of money for the purpose of election. How do you respond to that?
Again, opinion is free. Anyone could come up with anything, particularly if you're my political opponent.
Yes.
You wouldn't have any other thing to say about it. But these are specific. You don't go to the bond market to raise money unless it is for specific projects, which the SEC, the Stock Exchange Commission, monitors, which the NSE monitors, and which those who have subscribed to your bond are not oblivious to, because they want to make sure that they get their returns.
Yeah. So for those who are not aware,
for me,
yes,
there is also the issue of personal integrity. The only thing I brought into politics, what makes me different from a lot of politicians around here, is my name. I'm not about to sell myself short simply on the altar of politics. The reason why I was the only person who declared my assets when I became governor in this state, which you can Google and find, it's precisely because I have an alternative address. I have a second address. Government house is not my address. So I can leave this job. But service is important to me. That is what brought me into politics. It is not personal aggrandizement. It is service to my people. And I've demonstrated that.
So for those who are saying that this money, the last tranche of 5 billion, is meant for election, what exactly are you taking that last tranche for? What are you going to allocate it to or appropriate it to?
Thank you. We are in this last tranche, we have projects that have been contractor financed. Some of them are still ongoing. We have the pavilion. I don't know if you've had the chance
to
our sports pavilion. It's a regenerative project for us because people will come there, rent the space for all manner of things. It's much better than Eagle Square and many of the other facilities of this type that you have around. We are also using it for our bricks factory, which had been moribund for 23 years, and we're bringing it back to use. It's being used for some of our road infrastructure facilities. And we're talking about 5 billion. How much is 5 billion in that terrain or infrastructure? It's not a lot of money. So for politicians who want to take an opportunistic shot at the governor, they should be my guest. I invite them. They can also be part of the monitoring team for this project. Because for me, one thing people know is that my word is my bond. Whatever I've said I would do, I have done. And that's why I challenge people. I say, read my inaugural speech. Read my plan, the roadmap to Ekiti recovery, and check it out one by one. What did I say I would do? What have I done? No politician who is not worth his salt will go back to communities. I've just completed this last October a tour of 131 communities. I go into communities, sit with the people. How far have we gone in our agenda? What do you want in the next budget for your community? Very few politicians can do that.